What does it mean to build a thriving world for all? How do we invest in a world where all people can go beyond surviving to thriving?
So I grew up in Nigeria and then I lived in Pakistan. And what I loved growing up in these countries, even as a child, I was struck by how different people's trajectories are and how much events outside of one's control can shape them.
At CID, we work across Harvard University and a global network of researchers and practitioners to build an international pool of talent, convene academic and practitioner networks, and deploy breakthrough research to address the world's most pressing challenges. Nowhere is the need more urgent than when it comes to gender equality and building a world where all women and all girls thrive. We've just passed the halfway point of the 2030 Sustainable Development Agenda, and we are leaving more than half the world behind. At this rate, the UN calculates it will take an estimated 300 years to end child marriage, 286 years to close gaps in legal protection and remove discriminatory laws, 140 years for women to be represented equally in positions of power and leadership in the workplace, and 47 years to achieve equal representation in national parliaments.
Are you willing to wait that long for gender equity? Because we're not. At the Women in Public Policy program at Harvard Kennedy School, we empower leaders and change makers with rigorous evidence-based research that advances women and gender equity. We're combating the sobering status quo with an ever-growing body of applicable knowledge about what works and what doesn't work to close gender gaps in the economy, in politics, in health and education around the world, in the global south and in the global north. That's why we're delighted to collaborate with the Center for International Development in conjunction with our Women's Leadership Board to leverage our collective expertise at the 2024 Global Empowerment Meeting.
The Women in Public Policy program is the perfect partner for CID to bring together some of the world's best thinkers, doers, and funders at GEM24, breaking barriers for women and girls. Our journey started early this year on our road to GEM. We've examined the issue of gender equality from multiple angles, from leading experts, including many from developing countries.
In so many parts of the world, people think we're done. They think that we've reached gender equality, when in fact, the World Economic Forum told us this year that it's going to take 131 additional years before we see parity between men and women on this planet.
There's huge promise and there's huge energy around these issues at this moment in time. In communities, in workplaces, women are organizing and coming together.
Now we're ready to scale up and push through solutions. GEM is not your typical conference. It is a place where ideas are generated and refined, where new partnerships are formed, where groundbreaking research is ideated. The hidden gem, that's in the partnership between researchers and practitioners.
I'm looking forward to having those issues talked about and also meeting so many different people.
GEM is about making something happen, generating new research and partnerships so that together we can build a thriving world for all. Thanks for being part of this journey. Now, it's time to roll up our sleeves and get to work.